Hi boys and girls, so I just recorded me working the entire assignment with you guys and I completely messed it up because it didn't, it recorded but it deleted, so now I have to redo it. I don't know what happened, but anyway, so I made you, thank God I made you guys watch that other video and it reviews the skills with you. He has all the equipment. I'm holding my camera while I'm recording. I don't have the device that will actually hold for me while I'm teaching it to you. So that's why I have to show you other videos to help you learn. So since I already did it once and recorded it and the recording didn't go through, I have to show it to you. So this time I'm just gonna leave it marked off. So what I did is it's 42 minus 25. I'm sorry for all the scribbles. 42 minus 25. So first I did it this way. This is 42 and I counted 25 and after I crossed out 25, 17 were left. So that means on this side the answer should also be 17. So then I went over here and I went ahead and I solved it. How did I do that? Let me erase it so I could show it to you again. Okay, so 5 has to be taken away from 2, but 2 is a small number. You can't take away 5 from just 2 things. So we have to borrow from this 4. We borrow, borrowing 1 from the 4 means that you're borrowing 10. So 10 plus 2 becomes 12, okay? And this becomes the 3 because you borrowed 1 from it. So now you have to do 12 minus 5 equals 7, and then 3 minus 2 equals 1. So the answer is 17. Which is 17, so it's true. Another way to check your work is if you do 25 plus 7, if it equals 42, that means you did it correctly. All right, moving on. I'm sorry. I can't believe I'm doing this again. Okay, next one. 57 minus 38. So again, I went over here. From the 57, I took away 38 and I got 19. So all you do is just cross out 38 of them, which is what I did. I did it with you guys in the first video, but since it got all messed up. So anyways, I deleted, I crossed out 38 and I got 19. So that means this answer has to be 19 as well. So how do we do that? It was 57 minus 38. They want you to take 8 away from 7. We can't take 8 away from 7. It's not a high enough number. We gotta borrow. We come over to this 5, we say, listen, can we borrow a 10 from you? Sure. So we take a 10 from here, because these are 10s. There are 5 10s over here. So if we take away 1 10, you now have 4 10s. And you took that 10 and you added it to the 7. So 10 plus 7 becomes 17. Now you have to do 17 minus 8, which is 9. And you can check because 9 plus 8 is 17. And then you got to still remove 3 from 4. So 4 minus 3 becomes 1. So the answer is 19. Okay, next one. Okay, so we got 52 minus 29. I crossed out 29 because this whole thing is 52. Crossed out 29 and I got 23. So now let's see how we got that. So we have, they want you to take 9 away from 2. Can you take away 9 from 2? Let's say I have 2 apples and you have to take away 9 apples from me. Can you take away 9 apples from me? Absolutely not, because I only have 2. So I have to go to my next door neighbor and borrow some apples from my next door neighbor so I can give you 9. So here I am. My 2 is going to go over and say, can I borrow a 10 from you? They're like, sure, you could borrow a 10. So now from this 5, this 4 becomes, from this 5, if you give away one of its 10s, it now has 4 10s. And you gave that 10 to this 2. So 10 plus 2 becomes 12. So now you do the math. 12 minus 9 is 3. And 4 minus 2 is 23. So you have to see that you have to also check your work. 29 plus 23 has to equal 52. So we have 23 here and 23 here. That means it matched up, so that means it worked. This is where I got cut off in my videos. You could see I stopped. So here I am. I crossed out 27 from the 45, and I have 18. So now let's check. You have to take, again, 7 apples away from my 5. Can you do that? No, you can't take away 7 apples when I only have 5. So I have to go to my neighbor and borrow some apples from her. So I'm going to borrow 10 apples from her, right? I'm going to take one of her 10s away because she has 4 10s. I'm going to take 1 10 away. She now has 3 10s. And I'm going to bring that 10 over to here. So 10 plus 5 becomes 15. Now I got to take from 15, I got to take away 7. What is 15 minus 7? It's 8, because 7 plus 8 equals 15. Now we got to do 3 minus 2, and that becomes 1. So the answer is 18. 18 and 18 match up. You can also add 27 and 18, and it should equal to 45. If it does, then you are correct and you did it correctly. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and post this video now, and then I'm going to work on another worksheet with you for classwork. And then you guys can do, I have one worksheet for you guys for homework. All right, I'm going to go ahead and post this.